Hi, welcome back to Mouse People. My name is Maria and I am so glad that you are here. Are you a pin collector? Are you a Disney pin collector? Then stick around because I cannot wait to show you all of the pins that we pin traded for at Walt Disney World. I can't believe that we found some of these. So grab something to drink and join me to talk some Disney. So pin trading is a lot of fun, and some of you that are not near parks, and myself included, will do pin trading online through Facebook or Instagram, and then you get magic mail and pin mail, and that's a lot of fun. When we go to Walt Disney World, I have taken some trading pins and like to trade with cast members. I haven't done too much of trading with other guests. I'm not wearing the pins on the lanyard, so other guests wouldn't know to come up and look at my pins and ask if I wanted to make a trade. So I mainly just notice cast members' pins when we're in a shop or in line or walking by cast members, and that seems to work pretty well. We just ask, can we see your pins? And then they hold out their lanyard or show you their little pouch that has them on it, and that's fun. So sometimes you just say, oh, no thank you, and sometimes you're like, oh, I can't believe I just found that one. So it's lots of fun. So when we pin trade, I use my pin folio. It has a nice strap on it, and it has a little mesh pocket to keep the Disney pin backs in. And it unzips, or it zips and unzips. And then inside, you have a part that you can put your pins right into. And it has two sides to do that. So you have lots of room for trading pins, and then there's a piece that goes between them to keep the pins from scratching each other. So I just have our trader pins in this pin folio, and I just toss it into my park bag, and then we have it. So if I see something on a cast lanyard, I pull it out, and then we pick out which pin we want to trade for. So are you ready to see what we found? I was really excited and on the lookout for new Hidden Mickey pins because I love Hidden Mickey pins, and I couldn't believe that they had just released some the week that we were there, and guess what? I found some. So check this out. This first pin is the Mickey Mouse ribbon, and isn't it great? It's got the Hidden Mickey right there in the middle of the ribbon, and there is the back. A lot of the Hidden Mickey pins are small, so this is a little small pin, and I was really excited to find Mickey Mouse of the Hidden Mickey ribbons. Okay, I found another Hidden Mickey ribbon pin. Are you ready? Oh yeah, it is Maleficent. I had to do a double take because I walked past some cast member in the shop, and then I went back up and asked to see her pins, and I was like, whoa. So I was very excited to find this one. I love the purple colors in it, and it is just really nice. Nice to find a Maleficent pin because I know that they're kind of highly sought after, and I also am a fan of Maleficent. So two of the Disney ribbons that were recently released. I have another recent release, and they have the character pins, and I found Goofy. Isn't he cool? I can just hear him saying "gosh." And the Hidden Mickey is right here on the edge. Love the color. It's just kind of a different color, that blue in the background. And so that was an exciting find of the very newest Hidden Mickey pins. We found some more fun Hidden Mickey pins. This one is a recent release. I think it's from 2009 also. And it is a present or a package, and it is Chip and Dale. So the Hidden Mickey is down here. We've got some acorns there and their bow that matches them. So that's a really neat find. I was excited to see that. We have the Duos Hidden Mickey pin that we found. And this is Mushu and Cricky. So very fun. Pretty new as well. So that was a good find as well. All right, we found this Hidden Mickey pin, And you do have to kind of watch because a lot of these pins are counterfeit or scrapper pins or not authentic Disney pins. So we really tried to be careful, and then we kind of inspect them once we actually trade for them. And Abe found the silver monorail pin, and you can see the hidden Mickey on it. And it is an older pin. It doesn't have the Mickey waffling. It has the sandblasted, but it does have that really sharp point on it next to the pin post. And I don't know, it's hard to tell 100%, but we're pretty happy with the monorail pin. Abe loves the monorail. Well, we all do. So so that was really, really cool. Okay, are you ready for this pin? I really like this one. It is a Snow White pin. We've got, oh, that evilness. Look at the apple. That evil queen. Oh my goodness. So this is a much older pin. And I was really, really excited to find that. It has lots of nice details on it. So I think that's a really cool one. I was excited to add that to the Snow White collection. All right, I have another Snow White pin, and not sure if this is an authentic pin, but it's kind of like a rear view mirror almost, and it has Snow White, and you can see the hidden Mickey. And here is the back, and the front again. So very unique series of pins that they made with the different characters like that. Abe found this pin. So we got a Seven Dwarfs pin. Is this Doc, I think? I think he's got his glasses on. And I love that he's got his mining tools behind him, and it's got a hidden Mickey on his hat. So that was a really cool find as well. Again, not sure if any of these are scrappers. We did our best to pick out what we thought looked good with paint and with all the different parts, and that didn't have borders around the waffling. So if you have any insights into the pins that we're sharing, please share them down in the comments below. Okay, so we've got the little green man, and it's pretty hard to read. I think it's the Tokyo Disneyland one. I'll have to look it up to make sure. It's written so tiny. And I really think it's cute. I don't know, he's square, but he's really neat. Abe found this other little green men pin, and it's different. It's almost got like an epoxy coating over it. It's got lots of nice details in the aliens. And here's the back of the pin. On Instagram, someone, after I posted it, said that they did think that it was an authentic pin. It says Hidden Mickey pin 6 of 12, and this is also from an international Disneyland. So very cool. So we found the two little green men pins. So we found this cool Donald. He's kind of like, wow, almost like a comic book or cartoon style with that around him. And here's the back. So that was a fun find. We did a trade with the Kingpin at Animal Kingdom Lodge. He has a royal red carpet, and one at a time you step up and he says, "Welcome to the royal red carpet. I am the Kingpin. What is your name?" And he really connects, and he's really looking at you, and it feels like a very exciting experience. And so he has a lanyard on, and he also has pins on something else that he's wearing, and then he also has a bag, so you can trade him a pin, and then you reach in and pick out something from the bag. And so I did that, and I pulled out a Bambi and Thumper pin. So sweet. So that is a really cute pin. It has 2 pin posts. I think this is from a mystery bag. Maybe the Best Friends mystery bag. Once you do pull the pins out, then he does tell you about the pins. So that was pretty cool. And I think this one, the one that I already showed, is the one that Abe pulled out of that he traded with the Kingpin. He did the same thing where he just reached in and picked blindly. All right, Abe has a collection of Pluto, and so he found this tiny little Pluto pin, and it's really tiny, and here is the back of it. And it's a really cute pin, so he was excited to get to add that to his Pluto collection. Another Pluto that he found was this one, and this seems like a pretty legit pin that has the really sharp pin backs on it, or the little pokies next to the pin back, because I believe this one has had some counterfeit issues. So we have a couple of Pluto editions. All right, we have a dog scratching at the door to get in. When we were at the airport, the Disney shop at MCO Airport, ready to fly home, of course we had to walk through there, and I spotted this pin on a cast member lanyard, and I was pretty excited and I wanted to trade for it. This is a Disney Vacation Club member pin. It's Mickey, he's got his binoculars, and look at the back. How cool is that? It's got that blue back. So it's so different. This had a set of 4 pins that were all Disney Vacation Club pins, and I had never purchased it, but when I found one for a trade, I was really excited. Okay, I have a couple more to show you. Are you ready? Abe found this and he loved it. He loved it because it was Space Mountain, and he also loved it because it was so big and shiny, and I agree with him. This is a great pin, and here is the back. And that was a really cool find. All right, ready? So Noah wasn't too much into the pin trading and looking at cast member pins, but you know what? He actually found a pin on the floor. And that is a sad thing. Some people wear their lanyards and then they just have the rubber pin backs on, which tend to slide off or pop off. So I'm sad for someone that may have lost their pin and it's going to a good home. This is a Pete's Dragon. It's one of the bottle cap pins. So that's got really nice color and shine to it. And there you go, there's the back. Okay, now Abe traded with a cast member at Animal Kingdom in one of the shops, and he did a blind trade where the cast member has some pins turned backwards on their lanyard, and so he traded for the pin, and he could not have been more excited for this pin from Shanghai. Oh, look at that, it's Tigger, and it's got that gorgeous green, so sparkly, and it's a really big pin as well. So this was an exciting find. Abe was really thrilled to get this pin, especially because it comes from China, and he was born in China, so that was a little more of a special connection even for him. So, what do you think? These are all the pins we traded for. It's amazing. So from new hidden Mickeys to older hidden Mickeys to international park pins, older pins, tiny pins, and big pins. We have a lot that we traded for, and we had such a good time interacting with cast members and enjoying all of the pins. So please leave a comment down below if you have a favorite pin, and if you have any insights to if you think any of these are legitimate pins or the scrapper pins. Love to hear all the comments and always wanting to learn more. So very cool. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me today for our pin trading, and have a great day and smile.